What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Elyce if you're new. Today I am going to be showing you a what's on my iMac 2021. I did get this iMac recently and I wanted to share my thoughts with you guys from an average user perspective. So let's get into it. So I have the green edition and I absolutely love the color. I think it works really nicely with my space that I'm working in. The model that I have is the 16 gigabytes of memory and 512 gigabytes of storage. And I use external hard drives if I need more storage than that. It is a 4.5 Retina display and it is truly beautiful. Like working on this screen for video editing, playing games, watching videos is just so nice. In a nutshell, I'm really loving using the iMac. It's so different going from a laptop and then to using a bigger screen like this. So let me show you what I have on my computer. Okay, so let me show you what is on my iMac. So I'm going to open up to the Launchpad. And this is where you'll find all of the apps on the computer, and they come with the stock standard apps that you'd expect to see on with Apple. So you've got your App Store, Safari, Mail, Contacts, Calendar, Reminders. I use Reminders for if I've got things with my teaching, or if I've got some reminders for my personal life, or even shopping lists. They always come in handy. I love using Notes and I use it all the time. I use it for just when something comes to my mind and I need to get it down. I use it for so many different things. FaceTime, I'm calling family back home. I tend to use Facebook Messenger. Now they've done the update with FaceTime, then perhaps I will use FaceTime more often. A lot of my family have Apple devices, so it makes sense to use that. Messages as well. I don't tend to use it on the computer, but it's nice to have that option. The camera on the iMac is amazing. So it's really crystal clear and I just love the way that it looks, and it will definitely come in handy if I need to do online learning again. This will be the device that I will be using. I use music when I'm downloading songs for YouTube and they just sync straight to the music app, and so that works really well there. So I've got a playlist of all the songs that I use. Most of the songs that I get are from Artlist or Thematic. It's easy for me to then drag and drop those into the video editing program that I use. So with podcasts, I love listening to the Hamish and Andy podcast from back home in Australia. They are so funny, and whenever I'm walking to school or if I ever get a chance and I need to listen to something, that's what I'm listening to. Apple TV, I don't have. I believe that I probably get a 3-month subscription to Apple TV. I've got subscriptions to Netflix and I've got a Prime subscription, Disney. I haven't jumped on the Apple TV bandwagon yet. But maybe comment down below, let me know what you guys think of the Apple TV and if it's worth it. I haven't used GarageBand. I have used iMovie in the past, but it's not something that I use regularly now because I have Final Cut Pro for my editing program. And the same with Numbers, Keynote, Pages. I don't tend to use those so much now because I have the Office suite on this computer and I prefer to use those. Dictionary is a great one, so if I need to go back to doing online teaching, I can use this to pull up onto my screen and look up words and talk about definitions with the kids. And then there's some other stock standard ones in here with we've got the system preferences. These all came with the computer, and there's just the behind the scenes, and then you've got chess. I haven't actually played chess on here, but I might give that a go one day. Final Cut Pro is the video editing software that I use. I liked Premiere Pro, but I think that this is a lot more of a user-friendly experience and it works really well with Apple devices. I love the magnetic timeline and how everything just sticks together. I found it quite easy to do, and I'm new to the whole editing game, so if I can do it, you can do it too. Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneDrive, they're all ones that I downloaded to the computer and it was paid. You need to pay a subscription for Microsoft. I like using them when I'm doing work, if I need to make a PowerPoint presentation. I prefer to use Google Chrome for doing my searching. It just makes it a lot easier when you're logging back into different programs. So for example,
it's like something
Netflix.
from an old movie.
So I've been watching lots of Friends lately. Jay's been watching The Good Doctor, and that's been really good
You're
too.
killing him.
Bloodline, Jay's been watching that. Too Hot to Handle, I watched for like a couple of minutes.
Oh, God.
Haven't got into that just yet, but I've heard good things. But I have heard some interesting things about it, so I was curious. And with Google Chrome, I was able to get the extension for Pinterest as well. So I love using Pinterest, and it's just great for coming up with different vision boards or searching for different ideas of how you can do things, whether it be teaching, lifestyle, beauty. Going back, I'm also a bit of a gamer. I like to do some gaming on the side, and so I've got Origin, which lets me run my Sims 4 game. Alright, so here is Origin. This is the platform, and I've got the Sims downloaded on my computer, and I was a little bit nervous about whether this computer would be able to run the Sims 4, but it actually does really well with the M1 chip. Okay, so this is the Sims. Okay, so this is the Sims world. If you're not familiar with the Sims, there's lots of different worlds. So depending on how many expansion packs that you have, the base game comes with 3. You get Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, and Newcrest. With the other expansion packs, you can get all these other different worlds. I don't have all the expansion packs, but they do look really good, so maybe one day. I do have the newest one, which is kind of like set in like England and the countryside, which is just so beautiful. So you can make Sims, which are like people, and you can live their lives vicariously, or you can destroy their lives. The options are endless. So you can make their homes, you can get them jobs, you can buy houses, restaurants, retail stores. You can take them to the bar, you can take them to university. There's so many options. It's basically just running a person's life, but just through a simulation, and it's just so cool. I've played The Sims 1, Sims 2, Sims 3, and now Sims 4. And who knows, maybe there'll be a Sims 5 coming soon. I try to play this whenever I get a chance. I love some of the old school characters like the Goth family, and you can get in and play the Goths again. Let's check out what the Goths are up to. Now that The Sims 4 runs really well on this computer, I'm not a hardcore gamer, but what I have been doing, bits and pieces here and there, it runs really well for that, and I haven't had any problems with it. Okay, so this is the Goth family home. You can put the walls up, you can see their house, just like this. When you're going in and out and you're moving around, these are other people's homes, little parks. The graphics are on high settings, so everything looks really good. You can get your Sims to interact with one another, tell each other a nice story, so they can build their relationships, or you can destroy relationships. And they all have different needs and wants and aspirations, so that's really cool. But I could go on and on about The Sims all day. I just love this game, and I love the building aspect about it. You can build houses, and lots of people create things on here, which you can go to a gallery and find what other people have been building or making, and you can download that to your game if you like it. So it's just so much about this game that I love. And because I love it so much, I actually have The Sims 2. Okay, so this is The Sims 2 Super Collection, and it is a combination of some of the best packs from The Sims 2, and it's just to bring back some of that nostalgia vibes. So let's check it out. And so this pack was made by Aspire, and so they have sort of formatted it to make it like iMac friendly. So you can get this off the App Store. It is paid, and yeah, it's just some of the best Sims 2 gameplay. I mean, arguably maybe the best Sims game there is. Don't know. But there have been lots of strong arguments for Sims 2 being better than all of the others, just because it's got that storyline there that you sometimes don't get in The Sims 4. Cracking music. Okay, so this is the menu when you open up to play. Let's just check out the stock standard one, the first one, and you can add some of the destinations that you like to travel to. So it's the same as The Sims 4, but it's just the lower down version of it, and there's different capabilities of each different Sims. So this is your going back in time a bit. So we've got the Green Man family here. Jason gave up his name and changed his lifestyle for the love of his green-skinned goddess. Despite the love that they share, will they be able to raise a happy, healthy child? Can Rose adjust to living in a town instead of the great outdoors? Ooh, the storylines just get you and make you want to play. But yeah, same sort of gameplay, same sort of style, but obviously with The Sims 2 and The Sims 4, there's some differences there. So now I'm going to show you what I use for my music, where I download my music. It's Spotify. It is a subscription base. Lots of people use Spotify. I like listening to the lo-fi hip-hop music to relax to when I'm doing work, or just have some background music. You can listen to podcasts and all sorts of things on here too. But I love with Spotify how it gives you suggestions for other music that you like. And like all the playlists that they put together, I think that's really cool. I know that they do some of that on iTunes, but I like the way that Spotify does it. So that is why I have Spotify. Next up, I have Teams. So I use Teams for doing like my schoolwork. If I've got meetings online to attend, or if I was running classes online, we use Teams for my school. So that was all ran really smoothly. So GoodNotes is a great app for when I want to do note taking on my iPad and using the pen, and so I can access those notes on this computer as well, which is so handy. And even if I want to make some notes on the GoodNotes app, I can use this computer as well. So I can access all of my folders, and if I want to make a new note, I can just click Quick Note and I can change the backgrounds and all sorts of things. But I can use the text tool here to make a new note, and I can just type straight into it. So that's also helpful if you're wanting to use this type of note service. The HP app is what I use to connect to my printer. It is a Bluetooth wireless printer, so I can scan and print through that. I've got 2 new games that I'm going to take you through now too. So with this computer, I got 3 months free subscription to Apple Arcade, and these are 2 games that I've checked out so far. I am going to spend a lot more time looking for others, but these ones are just so relaxing to play, and I love that sort of casual, cozy vibes playing. So this is Cozy Grove. And basically you're a scout and you go around the island and you need to help the ghosts and the spirits with their little missions. So this is the loading screen, the main menu for Cozy Grove, and I just love all the pictures. I love the music. So sweet. So you can have a controller, but I don't have a controller, so I'm just going to continue. And yeah, like all the pictures, the music, everything about this game is just very relaxing. And so this is my little character here. You can customize your character. I love the way that she just bops around from side to side. I think that is so sweet. So I'm a little scout, and I'm going to go help all my little ghost friends around the island. Dig up dirt mounds with the shovel. So I haven't had too much time to explore this game yet, but you know, some parts are greener than other parts, so it's all about bringing it back to life. I'm really looking forward to getting more involved with this game and just exploring it, but so far I'm loving it. It's so cute. So next up, let's have a look at Alto's Odyssey, The Lost City. And this is also very soothing and relaxing and very addictive. The colours are so beautiful, the graphics are so beautiful. It looks amazing on this 4.5 Retina display. Like everything looks crisp and alive and just so lovely. You've got little missions that you need to complete, but you want to pick up speed so you can collect coins, you can do jumps, it's just like a racing game. So you got to jump over the rocks and jump onto, ooh, that was close. Oh, lucky. Oh, so close. You can jump on top of hot air balloons. You can jump on their string and ride along that. It's just one of those easy playing games that you can just pick up and go anytime. Come on, come on, come on. Jump. I'm not very good at this game. I'm just beginning. I'm a learner. No judging. Oh yeah. And land. Yes, yes, yes. So you can ride along this, the string of the hot air balloons, which is so cool. And if you do a trick and you land it well, you get extra points, but failed. So next up I'm going to show you Notion, and I've been using Notion for quite a while now. And so basically Notion is like a database where you can make all sorts of different pages. It's fully customizable. You can put whatever you want on there. There are lots of templates on there that you can use to give you ideas for maybe things that you can organize your life for. But yeah, I've been using it for like personal, some school things, tracking like YouTube stuff. So that's basically what I've been using it for. So this is my landing page, my home page here that I've made. And I've watched lots of YouTube videos to put this all together. I didn't know how to do it on my own. But basically at the start, I've just got like some quick notes parts, and I've got a shopping list, tasks that I'm sorting out for the week, and I can organize the priority of them. And I've also got like goals, quick pages that I want to get to, and the weather. So it's like you can add lots of things, even like a well-being tracker at the bottom there. One thing I do enjoy using it for is like journaling, so getting on here and just like typing away and getting down thoughts and ideas. I just find that quite relaxing. So next up I've got Loom, and I would have used Loom for today's video, but unfortunately I have really bad internet connection, so anytime that the Loom video tries to upload to the internet, it will just take so long. So this is why I'm reverting to this option instead. If you like to make videos or tutorials on how to do things, so Loom looks a little bit like this. So it records your screen, and you can also record yourself talking into it as well. And you can change the size of your head. You can make it nice and big or small, or you don't even have to have your face there. So yeah, it does have a recording limit of 5 minutes if you aren't like paying subscriptions, but I think that's quite good. 5 minutes is good enough. And lastly, I've got Canva, and I love Canva so much because they've got so many really cool templates to make any sorts of things. If you want to make cards, you want to make a YouTube banner, you want to make a thumbnail, a presentation, they've got so many really cool templates there that you can use, even logos. So you can type in for a logo and it will come up with all these like pre-made designs that you can customize to suit you and your business. I use Canva to do all my thumbnails for like YouTube videos, and so it will bring up a whole lot of cool designs for like YouTube thumbnails. Not all of them are free. I just have the free version on my computer, and I think the variety of things for free users is exceptional. So recommend using Canva if you like doing any sort of creativity on the computer. And that brings us to the end of what's on my iMac. If you have any other questions about the computer or any of the programs that I've been using, then hop down in the comments section and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. I make lots of videos about my adventures and travels in Germany. I've moved here from Australia. I also post lots of content about that. I hope you all have an amazing week. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you again next week. Bye.